if they can't accept me for who I am, then I don't need them around. But at the same time, it's people who I have always had in my life. That being said, I'm so isolated from my family because I don't want them to know anything about me. I don't want them to know. I didn't want them to know that I was gay. I didn't want them to see me as this person who they've known all their life and now they don't truly know because suddenly she's gay. And I know I'm a lot more than my sexuality, but that's what people tend to see. Number two, me being black. How can you feel isolated when you're black? Hello, you're black. You're black. Okay. I'm gonna hit a few points on this topic. One is growing up, I was always told, "Hey, you talk like a white girl. Hey, oh my gosh, you're such a white person. Oh my god, you talk like you're white." Blah 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 blah. All these things, and that's isolated me from the black community because that made me feel like, hey, I don't want to hang around these people because now they they're gonna assume that I'm black and I'm gonna talk like a black person, which they mean by talking like a black person is if they can't speak properly, which is rude because I know most of the black people in my life speak properly. But then there's the whole white side. Growing up, I was all in white classes. I was the only black girl in my classes in my school sometimes, and it's just people would come up to me like, "Hey, you're pretty for a black girl." They'd be like, "Oh, you know, you'd be so much cuter if you were white." And there's things like that that stays with a person. And people are like, "Hey, you don't mind racist jokes, right? What do you call a bus full of black people? A rotten banana." That stuff, that's the kind of stuff that stays with me, that has stayed with me all these years. And it had made me feel so isolated because I didn't want to be part of the black group. I didn't want to be part of the white group, but I felt like in order for me to belong and to fit somewhere, I would have to choose one of those groups. And then I ended up being me, not choosing either. And now I feel like I'm just alone on this road, and it's just a very isolating place because now I feel like there's nowhere in this world that I will be accepted, that there's no one in this world who would find me attractive because one, I'm not white enough, or two, I'm not black enough. And it's just like I'm in this limbo where I don't belong anywhere. I don't belong with the white group, and I don't belong with the black group, and I don't belong with the Hispanics, and I don't belong here, and I don't belong there. And it sucks because that makes a person feel really alone and makes a person feel like they have no one. Okay, well, that's my thoughts, that's my rants, and it's just that something that I had to get off my chest and something I want to say because recently I have been feeling isolated. I hope you guys have a nice night, day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you guys.